can you share a little bit about your perceptions going into the situation? So your understanding of the conflict before, and what changed using the data from this qualitative survey? Kind of what new realization did you have? What were the main takeaways that were not clear in the quantitative data?
Yeah, I should say, I mean, this was actually a very popular project. We got incredibly positive feedback from Lebanese on the ground. And of course, this is also part of the host community support project. So that is a great result, that the people it was designed for, the host communities, have positive perceptions of the project. But I guess there was a sense in which we felt that, you know, it would be good if we also try as much as possible to make sure that we have in mind the type of restrictions that Syrians face when they try to access projects, and that's why I wanted to highlight it. I think I just feel that we came out with a much more nuanced understanding of conflict. I mean, just to give you an example, for example, in the quantitative survey, there is, you know, most people usually say that relationships are neutral between the communities. Now, what does neutral mean? What is a neutral relationship? You can't really do much with that terminology if you say, okay, 60% of people think relationships are neutral. And I think what the WhatsApp survey then did was that you actually saw people saying, oh, the relationship is neutral. And then they were describing something where we often felt, well, that doesn't sound that neutral at all. That actually sounds quite negative. And a certain negativity has become quite normalized for people to sort of classify it as neutral. So I think you just learn much more about what it actually means when people say certain things, what the labels mean. And I think for me, the insight that you really have to look at different types of relationships on the ground and sort of analyze them separately. You can't just say the Lebanese and the Syrians have negative relationships. You really have to see how do different relationships function, how do people make sense of it. So I think it just led to much more appreciation of how actually things are perceived on the ground.